Blarla.
Hello Peeps and welcome back to Good Company. Welcome back to Extra Life, which is the level that we are currently on. We have earned our first trophy and we are working towards the second. At the moment, we need to produce 10 products. Let's have a look here. That have at least one memory bank module installed. So we are now selling those very products. And we just need to be able to produce 10 a week. So it'll be interesting to see, actually, won't it? If we successfully produce those. Yeah. We've got all sorts going on down here. All sorts going on down here. Look how busy it is. So busy. Look at them producing the goods. Here comes another one. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. I don't know. Looks like it's starting to fall again. We're getting up to what, 4? Oh, is this going to be a 5? No, it wasn't. Okay. So we might need to up production so that we can get more produced quickly, yeah, because that's falling down. So we're not even halfway, are we? We're falling short even of halfway, which is a little bit of a thing, because this production line is a complete bleeding mess. So the thought of sorting it out so it becomes more efficient is actually quite daunting. And it'll be interesting to see. We've got, so far, let's see, what's the easiest way to do this? So this is the guy. We've got one guy who's, hang on a minute, which one is a good one? The Uber, isn't it? So if we changed him over to the Uber, let's have a look. Where are all these products coming from? Right. Okay. Let's see. So the products that he uses are coming from here, are they? Let's have a look at this again. It doesn't tell me how many. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Okay. All right. All right. So where are these coming from? Oh, they're coming from here. Do we have any on there? We have 20 of those on there. That's a lot, isn't it? The logic circuits. We have plenty of logic circuits. Do you know what? We could up those here. And up those. So that there's plenty of space for them. Right. Why? Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So this one is also come from here. There's 40 of those there. 20. There seems to be plenty of resources, doesn't there? So what we will do, I think, is change this over. Oh, okay. Yeah. He has been changed over, but it's not working. Okay, good. Well, let's fix that then, shall we? Let's fix that. We're missing the memory bank. I think that's coming from here. Yes. Memory bank. That's it. And then product, when it's done, where does this go? To here. Okay. No? That's the wrong one. To there. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So that would be 2 of them producing it. And it seems that we've got plenty of resources for 2 of them to produce, I think. This would be interesting. I think there is actually enough resources coming in to do this. So they're both now producing these. Let's watch them. Watching helps us, get an idea of how quickly they're producing them, and if we could possibly fit in a third, because I've got a feeling we might need 3 producing these consoles, to be honest. So we've got up to 5 now, though, but I really don't think it's going to be enough, to be honest. We might get up to like 6 if we got lucky, 7, but I really don't think we're going to to break that. We are running low on memory banks, it would seem, aren't we? Running low on memory banks. They only do take 1 memory bank each. But memory banks and the LED matrix, if I want to add more people to this production, we may need to consider upping the production of those. Still, I might give it a go without doing it. Because I like to live life on the edge. Now, where would they be able to go? Not sure. There's not a lot of room here, truth be told. Not a lot of room here. I might just try and ram them in. So if we assembly, yes, try and ram them in this space here. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, but we're going to do it. Okay, and sort out the logistics. So we need to make sure that they're getting all the products that they need. So they can get this from here. They can get this from here. They can get this from here. And this. And this. That. I think that's everything that they can get from here. While we're here, let's remove these, because nobody's producing those anymore. Nobody's producing them. And maybe we could see about trying to allow more room for these items. So if they are kicking around, you know, it'll be fine. Let's also say that you need to get these products from here. And then once you've produced, bring that back to here. Okay, now what we need to do, oh yeah, this is a new thing. It's not necessarily tied to the character anymore. They did an update just to do some little quality of life things. Let's see. Yes, I do want to hire somebody. Astrid, there, you're hired. Now hopefully there'll be enough here to help Astrid produce. Now if we need a 4th bench, you know, I could be pushing my luck by that point. I feel like I'm already pushing my luck with this to try and produce 10. But we're going to give it a go. Astrid is working away, hammering at that desk. So we've got 3 of them, hammer and tongs now, producing these goods. Will they, between the 3 of them, be able to get to 10 a week? I don't know. But it would be great for the Uber console. For the Uber. Because that would be, I believe, our 2nd trophy. Oh, we got to 8, and it's gone back down to 7. Oh, 9. There it is. That could be 10. Oh no, we went back down to 8. This is terrible. This is terrible. Maybe I should produce a couple. 10. We got up to 9 again. Come on, surely between these 3 we can just get 1 extra 1 in there. They are all working away right now. Gone back down to 8. If all 3 of them could bang these in. Here we go. There's 1, 2. Hey, we just put 2 in there. I don't understand. We just put 2 in there. There it is. Yes. Okay, we're performing admirably. Looks like we could indeed use more hands here in the future. So, Mr. Laser, about your request. Mr. Laser? Bob? Where'd he go? I hope I didn't drive him away. He deserves to be here to see this place in its full glory again. And it's all thanks to you. The fluffy vortex is back on the map. Okay. One final move and Good County will have yet another foundation to build upon. Time to hit the market with something special. I was able to acquire, that's interesting, a new module recipe, the windowed case. Oh, imagine the possibilities. Your smile tells me you already have a design idea. Don't say anything. Surprise me. Aim for a weekly production of at least 10 gaming devices using a windowed case. Okay, after that, I'd say the Fluffy Vortex has definitely made the most of its extra life. Okay. Oh, look. Hang on a minute. Before we do that, they are now out of a particular item pretty quick, haven't they? They've got out the LED matrix. Right, we need to make the production of the LED matrix a little more efficient. Let's do that before we get into this windowed case business. So you're making LED matrix. Is anybody else making them? So this is what's good about this new thing here. No, so we do only have one person producing them. Okay, and all of your resources are coming from here. He does have, it seems, plenty of resources. It's just simply too much for one person to do alone. And his setup seems fairly efficient, I would say. So we could just do with having somebody else help. Now, that's all well and good. I'm not sure I can fit them in. Let's see here. We might have to do a rejiggle because we've got these guys here. Here's just plastic. Where do you say? Yeah, it's just here. This sort of business. Okay, but you will use all this as well. You use this also. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Right. If I was to move, just to make it seriously pokey. Here doesn't need to reach that actually. If we stuck that there and no, and we put a tinker table, or is it possible this item here, can it be made faster on a different type of table? Chemistry table could be made in 4 seconds on one of these. Ooh. Right. Should we give that a go? So if we were to destroy this and give him this. Okay. These. Now, let's come in here. So we know we want you to make these, and you'll be using those, and those. There seems to be plenty of these products, to be honest, and then feed it into there. Right. So he should now. So it was taking him 10 seconds. Oh, okay. We need to assign him the workstation. It was taking him 10 seconds to produce this LED matrix before. And so instead of getting somebody else in, we have slightly more than doubled his efforts, haven't we? We've gone down to 4 seconds. That should do it. Look how quick that is. God, he's proper going for it, isn't he? Okay, good. Think of how quick we can make a lot of this like that. Anyway, let's not worry about this. Oh, don't worry about your problems. Don't worry about your problems. Right, okay. Don't worry about it. So we need to create a new item. It is time to create a new gaming device with a windowed case. Ooh, okay. A windowed case. So it's probably a good idea for us to keep the mono phone speaker. We want to change as little as possible, really, so that most of the setup that we've got going at the moment works. And look at all these expected features we've got going in here. So sound quality is actually still a little under par by the looks of it, and so is our display. But let's try and get in the basics at the moment. Data storage, we want the memory bank, and a logic circuit. Do we need this? Is that part of the processing? Yeah, okay. And then battery life is also important. Okay, there we go. So the market appeal is actually really bad, which is a bit of a concern. And I'm really, I mean, that helps a little bit, but we don't actually have much space for anything in here. Ooh, what else can we? Let's stop that at the moment. What else could we research, maybe? If we could research, let's open up our tech tree. Yeah, look. Okay. We are going to have to make more things more efficient into smaller spaces. That's what I'm thinking. So at the moment here, this is our logic circuit. If we upped it, we could try this programmable circuit. And what's this one here? A microcontroller. Oh, and then look, we could improve the LED matrix to a 7-segmented display. Fancy. And then look, we could double battery stack, or then we could even go to an enhanced battery stack. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to research all of these items here, and then we'll design something really new and flashy, which means we're probably going to have to redesign the entire factory to knock this product out. But it will be absolutely worth it. It's going to be the bee's knees. God, blimey, that has been quite a lot of research that needed to be done there. God, I've been researching for ages. I employed Taisha here to help me, so I had somebody researching with me, as we had quite a lot of accrued points, because of course this is my whole research and development department. So we smashed through that together, which was really, really great. In order to keep the money flowing, however, during that time, because it was going for quite a while, I've been slowly reducing or putting a discount on the Uber ReacTen in order to try and maintain a market value and give it appeal. So it continues to sell, and so that we can get profits. So with all these lovely upgrades, we've improved so many things for our ReacTen that we have quite a few options. So we've got a new blueprint here that we're in the process of working on. But if we now get rid of all these old components, my hope is that with all these upgraded components, we'll be able to get, because we don't have a lot of space, you see, in this windowed case. That's the problem. We don't have a lot of space, but we have quite a lot of expectations and features we need to cram into it. So it seems only natural. Oh, actually, we have to keep that. It seems only natural to try and upgrade our components that we can put into here, so that they are more powerful, but also hopefully smaller. They take up less room. We need less of them for a start. So let's, instead of, this is our LED matrix. So if we pop this in, we can see here that our display gets up to 0.4. Okay, so let's look at this 7-segment display. Yeah, it's a more usable look. That'll actually fit in that space there and gives us 0.5. So it's given us a little bit more, boom. But it also takes up a little less space compared to the, look at that, see? It takes up a whole little segment less. So that's great. Now we have to use the memory bank. That hasn't changed. We still need to use this memory bank. So there we are. But look, we actually went from logic circuit, then there was the programmable circuit, and then we've even upped it again to this microcontroller. We've gone nuts, and look how tiny it is. Boom. Did we see that? Processing power. So that doesn't take up much room. So we were using the logic circuit before, this huge thing. Look at that. The programmable circuit, if we wanted to, we could stick that in there. Let's have a look at this. So the logic circuit is giving us 0.04 processing power. The programmable circuit is giving us 0.5, and it's a nice straight line, which is actually quite a good shape. And then this is 0.6. Look at that. Excellent. And then, look at this. We've gone from an enhanced battery, which gave us 0.4, to a double battery stack, which actually takes up more space, gives us 0.7. Look at that. And then we've gone to an enhanced battery stack, which is tiny. Look at that. It's a tiny little thing. 0.6. So it's enhanced. So it takes up less space, but it's still giving us all this power. And we've got room to play with. Look at this. So maybe some more data storage. Look, we could put like get that data storage in there. People like to save their games, right? Indeed they do. We could even that wasn't worth it. Didn't put the market appeal up at all, whereas that did, you see. So that the data storage is definitely worth popping up there, isn't it? So let's have a look here. Maybe if we put in that upped the market quality, the processing power. People liked the processing power. That's pretty full now, isn't it? That is pretty full. And I think that's pretty good. I think we've done well, given how small this case is. You know, we've got quite a lot of restrictions. Assembly time is 17 seconds. I mean, that's the next nightmare, isn't it? So the last one was the Uber ReacTen. This one's going to be the master ReacTen. There we go. Excellent. So there's our unique name for it as well. Now, we can have a look at how it looks. Look at that. I'm thinking maybe this one. Should we go with that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Because I think, mind you, we have done one like that before. I don't think we've made one like this before. Maybe we could go, I like the red. Deep fire. I like that, actually. I think we might go with this, the master ReacTen. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So there it is. Finished design. We've done it. We are now going to archive the epic. There we go. So, wow. Now the next headache, and probably the biggest headache of all, is how to turn this factory, which is not working very well anyway, to start producing the next product. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit of a nightmare, to say the least. It's a logistical nightmare that we're going to have to get into, and there's not much really that we can do about it. Let's delete these shelves, because what I would like, I think, to do is try and get the end of the line more up at this end of the shop, for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, right? So I don't want to disturb at the moment the production line that is currently working, and we've got a nice nest egg here, so we have the freedom to muck around here and take our time. We don't. This doesn't have to be crazy in any way, shape, or form. So we want to produce this master ReacTen, and I have absolutely no idea how to produce this thing at all. This is going to be a nightmare. Indeed it is. So I can see here that this is going to take plastics, which is a raw material. This is going to take no raw materials, actually. What else is going to take raw materials? That won't. But the things going into it probably will. But anything else here taking raw materials, the case will be taking raw materials. So the question is, we're going to, I think we will actually stop production on this console, so that I can start using up all this space, because a lot of this might still need to be here, but the final products, you know, it'll just be, the chain will be a little bit longer to enhance them further. You know, that could easily be something that's occurring. Who knows, eh? Who knows? It's difficult to know where to start, but we do have a nice little nest egg. We probably could afford to just destroy it all and start again, because it's too much to sort of work out. Do you know what I mean? It's too much to work out. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is remove everybody from their work places, so that we can effectively just stop production. So I will get to doing that. Okay, there we go. So we've stopped everybody from working. Good job, everybody. Good job, right? So, oh no, how am I going to do this? How am I honestly don't know. Well, we know we're going to, right back here. This takes plastic. It actually takes plastic. But I think it's going to be quite near the end of the line. You know, I think it is going to be. In fact, what we might need to do is actually go and build. I'm actually going to build a bunch of benches over here. How are we going to make all this fit? And I am going to stick with lower grade benches for the moment, for the reason that I don't know what will be produced too quickly or anything like that. And having the option, if something is being produced too slowly, to upgrade the bench so it goes faster, is a nice option to have. So we're going to need the monophone speaker, which actually we do have here. That's great, so we don't need to worry about that. But the 7 segmented display is a new thing. But look, we do produce all these items here, which is absolutely fantastic. We already produce a memory bank, but we don't produce these microcontrollers. So let's have a look. The microcontroller. Oh, we might not be able to produce it on here. Let's have a look. Microcontroller needs to be on the electronics workbench. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment. The enhanced battery stack needs to be done on a chemistry table. But this here, this programmable circuit, can be done on this tinker table. So a programmable circuit is where there. Okay, and it's, you know what, some fairly totally fine things go into it. The electronics workbench, which isn't going to fit anywhere around here. There's simply not enough space. It's that bad. Let's see. We might need to reduce our research and development on the other side and start using some of that space. So over here, the microcontroller, which is going to take the programmable circuits. That's good to know. So that's all that. I won't worry about that window case. That's probably going to be quite simple, fairly simple to make. Now, let's see here. The battery stacks. Okay, the battery stacks are going to need a chemistry table. Okay, chemistry table for the battery stacks. Okie dokie. And the enhanced battery stack. Okay, so chemical compounds, and we need a battery stack on a tinker table. Interesting. Right. Okay, it's getting complex. It's getting complex. So what I am going to do, I think I am going to reduce, as I've been figuring this out, I think I am going to reduce this area over here, because I don't think I'm going to need any more research and development over here. So let's keep the employees, because we're going to need a bunch of them soon anyway, but let's get rid of all, even though these are electronic workbenches. Actually, maybe we should keep hold of the electronic workbenches. Maybe we should. Because even though the incoming supply's down here, we'll just get logistics to pull it all around. We are going to set up over in this corner, getting the case built for this console. Okay. The case, let's see, the windowed case needs a metal case to get us going. A metal case. Okay. So let's come over here. So the metal case is going to need a simple case, which needs plastic. So we're going to need a simple case, a metal case, and then a windowed case. So we're going to need 3 benches at least to produce the case. And we're also going to need to ship in some glass. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. This is okay. So let's come over here. More tinker tables. So we know we're going to need 3 tinker tables. Shall we try and keep it fairly efficient? Let's see. Let's give them this kind of space to work in. Yeah? Yeah. And I should have used this one. Should have totally used this one. Didn't. Put that over there a minute. So here we go. This is their tables. So get rid of that. We are going to want to produce... Can I... We should be able to change what they make now. Yeah. Simple case. Metal case. Windowed case. Just like that. And we should get a shelf for them. Let's see. I think we'll get a medium shelf for them. Although at the same time, I like the fact this can be accessed from both sides. So I might do something like that. And just to be nice, we might... Oh, look at all these nice items that we can put in. Just to be nice, I'm thinking about putting some decorations back here. Something like that. You know, some deco. Some deco. Yeah. And maybe we could put like a plant here. That might be nice, you know. That might be nice. Right. Now we have to make this work logistically. So let's see here. We've got this table, and then this table. So we know, and then we've got this shelf, and we've got this shelf. Okay. So it's going to be worth getting everything for the window case in the shelf right next to it. And maybe we can get these two to use this shelf. We know that this shelf is going to need plastic in it. And it's going to need metal in it as well. And the plastic case can come into here once it's been produced, so they can pick it up from this shelf as well. Okay, and what we'll do is, it's a nice little update this, isn't it? So you can move the screen around without having to move the character. It's very, very welcome. So we'll do that as well. Okay, so that's nice. That's nice and easy. Now, with this one, oh, hang on, would you also like to get your plastic from there? Thanks very much. Okay, now with this one, their metal case, I would like them to send it out to the shelf next door. And I would like the glass. Oh, this also needs more metal. Oh, look, this does need more metal. Ooh, I think I'll get double the amount of metal shipped over. I'll get its own metal shipped into there, do you know? I think I will. Okay. so that they can have everything in the shelf next to them, and they drop it off there as well, so it's like as efficient as it can possibly be. Okay, and then get their glass from there, and then once they're done, they can stick their cases back in there. So this here is now, I mean, it doesn't know what to do with the final product, but that's okay. So this is now our new case setup. Now, who was on cases before? Who knows? But we no longer need this entire station. As far as I'm aware, we might not even need wood anymore. So that's cool. I kind of wish... Oh, look, a whole new manual crafting section. Isn't that cool? I kind of wish that I could take the recipe away from this so it's just unassigned. Otherwise, I get confused. We're going to move this away, and we'll stick it with this spare bench over here. Is what we'll do. Yeah, so we've gained a little room from over here and made a little case section over here, and I think we will set up a little production line here as well for something else that's fairly small and isolated. I just need to decide what that is. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.